Goodbye guys. Now it's been a while since I've last made a video. This is a new channel, so the goodbye is just showcasing how out of touch I am with making videos, that I can't even make an intro properly, so I thought I'd start with a goodbye. But don't go anywhere, please stay right there. This is a new setup. I didn't know I was going to be starting videos again, but yeah, I'm sitting on two pillows right now on top of this computer chair just because I wanted to get that dream big sign in. I thought that looks pretty cool, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a motivational kick when you're watching my videos. I want you to dream big, okay? Because I'm dreaming big, and yes, I am still living at home with mum, or I like to tell girls she's living at home with me. Makes me look you know, like a kind of a savior. But anyway, that's not the point. Dream big. This channel is going to be based on photography. That is something I know a lot about, more than other topics. So I feel I have earned the right to talk about it a little bit. Now in my daily life I do videography and photography for work purposes, but this is going to be pretty much focused around street photography because that is a hobby of mine, and it separates the work from the hobby. And you know, if I didn't do street photography, I would see camera stuff as just a chore and just for work purposes. So yeah, this channel is going to be about mainly street photography. Now I go out to the city whenever I can, and I record on my iPhone. It is portrait mode instead of landscape. I feel like it records everything better and it's just suited for social media. But because it is ultra wide and 4K, you can crop it into a wide aspect ratio and you still get as much detail as you need. So yeah, going on a bit of a tangent there. Now there are many forms of street photography. I'm not going to get into all of them. My favorite form of street photography is more the storytelling side. Pretty much I like showcasing Melbourne, or any city I'm at. I live in Melbourne, and it's people. So the people are the subject and they're the ones telling the story within the photo. Now I've tried shooting in many conditions. Harsh lighting where you get the strong contrast between the deep shadows and the strong highlights, and that can be fun. You can make silhouettes out of people while showing their environment. It's good for black and white photography. There's architecture photography. I already said before I'm not going to get into all the types of photographies, but I have a point, I promise, where you show city buildings or just buildings in a creative yet artistic way, like a lot of geometric patterns happening and symmetry going on. Now it doesn't matter what street photography style you're doing, as long as you're out there having fun and growing as a photographer. You could choose one style over the other because you may be too shy to go up to a stranger and take a photo of them, or maybe you're in a town that doesn't have a lot of people or not a lot of interesting things going on, and you can only do like the wide building shots with the harsh lights and one person walking through. That's fine. Or you can just be like an emo and we gotta leave town tonight, and go to a new town and where there's a lot of people, maybe make a day of it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, my favorite style is just raw, pure street photography where the subject is the storyteller. Alright, so let's get into one of my street photography sessions in Melbourne, and every now and then I will rudely intervene, stop the video. If you're really into it, I'll just rudely stop it, pause it, and ramble on about something else. So let's get into it.
Sorry.
Cute cat. Alright guys, so this is my favorite kind of vibe when it comes to street photography. I like the gloomy, overcast, rain, and just the moody vibe, the romantic vibe. And you'll get a gist of it in my photography. The color grading is important, but to achieve the certain look, you need the certain lighting to begin with. You can't turn a day where there's a strong sun, very blue sky into a moody, cinematic kind of scene. You can with a lot of editing, tweaking, but you won't always get the results you're after. So that's why the lighting is so important on the day. Sorry guys if I keep looking out the window. There is a big window there and I do daydream when I get lost in words. I'm not the best talker, guys. Dream really big. So anyway, back to the video.
Look at that light. Jesus Christ.
But I'm like, God damn it.
Woo! Fuck yes. This is why I came out when I got that sun with the rain pissing down. Mate, you can't ask for that kind of lighting. Whew.
So here's a little tip when you're approaching people on the street and you are a bit nervous. It's about body language. If you go intense, looking suspicious, like you're a private investigator going to take their photo and give it off to your client, people are going to get that vibe off you. They will feed off that vibe and they will look at you like, why did he take my photo? But if you go in with an open, more warm body language, people won't see you as a threat. If you go in with confidence, like you're meant to be there to do this and you're just having fun, people won't take that the wrong way. So let me give you an example. Alright, this is my good old Canon 5D Mark III that hasn't seen sunlight since I got my R6. In fact, it's looking at me really sad right now. I'm sorry. Yes, what we had was special, but you just couldn't focus on me. You couldn't autofocus on me the way the R6 does, okay? I need someone that can focus on me automatically without even trying, okay? I still love you. Hey. Anyway, so if you're on the street and this is how you're shooting, how does that look? You look like a fucking weirdo. Now, doing street photography, you already look like a weirdo. So if you're going to do that on top of it, you're going to look like a bigger weirdo if you do it like that. So this is how I would approach it. Okay, well, that probably looked fucking weird too, but you get the point, okay? You got to look warm and inviting and then offer a compliment. If they don't break eye contact and walk away, offer a compliment. Hey, I really like your hat. And then if she says, but I'm not wearing a hat, say, oh, well, that's what I was told to say by this idiot on YouTube. Just compliment something that they're wearing, compliment something you actually like, okay? The more natural you make it, the more friendly and inviting, the easier it is. Now I'm going to put you back. No, don't scream. Bloody hate that camera. So that's one of my tips to avoid confrontations when you're out in the street taking street photos. All right, let's get back to the video.
simply the best.
Do you have an Instagram
Yeah,
or something?
yeah, I do.
Sorry, my phone's almost dying. But
That's all right.
yeah, I'm just really curious about what you were doing a while ago.
Yeah, no, especially when it's raining, I'm just running around like crazy. So.
Streets about it. Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Excuse me, mate.
What's up?
Hi. Do you have an Instagram? And are you the one that does the all around Melbourne?
So what lens do I shoot with? I shoot with a 28 to 105 millimeter RF lens. My camera of choice is Canon, if I haven't established that already. When I'm out in the streets, I need the capability of being very versatile. One focal length isn't going to cut it for me, but having said all that, I try not to go past 50 millimeters. But having said all that, I try not to go past 50 millimeters. That's my current style. I've just fallen in love with the wide photos that you can get more information and context into and tell a real story. Having a long focal length can be very handy at times, but I think it's a different style of photography where you're only concentrating on the subject and none of its surroundings. It's missing all that information and context just because everything is compressed. So I like shooting at 28 millimeters if I can, and yeah, I'll try not to go past 50, but depends what you want to achieve.
Took off on its own.
Well, I guess it's mine now.
Hakuna Matata means
Alright guys, we have come to the end of my first video. Now if there's anything else you want to know about my style or I don't know, just any intrigue you may have about street photography or photography in general, please drop your comment in the comments below. This is a brand new channel. I'm not expecting killer engagement just as of yet, but hopefully, you know, if I stick at it and build it up, it will come. Many more types of these videos to come out. Also making photo books, that is something I love doing, and just photography related. Yeah, make sure you comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you later. Thanks guys.